How to part your undercut haircut, that is the topic of today's video. What exactly does that mean, how to part your undercut? So this isn't about where you actually create your undercut or where you section it off. It's more or less because a lot of people ask me questions in regards to their natural parting. So if you have an undercut haircut, yes, firstly, you have to make sure that you do have the proper area sectioned off for your undercut. I mean, that is, I don't want to skip over that because it is important. And where exactly is that? I tend to find right in the corner here, right where the hair starts the recession line or the curve right in through here where it starts to go back. Usually that is a good starting point, or around the corner of the eyebrow here. That's a good starting point for creating your undercut, meaning like whatever hair is going to be disconnected, all this has to be buzzed off. So once you have this down, it really comes down to where is your natural parting. So over time, I've gotten a lot of people questioning, what really is their natural parting? Where is it? How do I style my hair? So in order to get this, right, it seems like everybody wants this center part, like Leonardo DiCaprio or, any of those actors who have had their hair like this. Everybody wants this and they want the hair to be parted in the middle. Well, if your hair doesn't naturally part in the middle, you can do one of two things. You can actually create a center parting by using a comb. This is a regular hair cutting comb. And what you can do is you can line up the comb with your nose right here, and almost like if you're drawing a line with a pencil, you can then split the hair down the middle and make your own center parting, like so. It's that simple. It's like drawing a line on your head. That's why these combs, these are my combs. You can buy them on my shop, shop.TheSalonGuy.com. That's why there's this little indent right here, so it allows for the comb to get through the hair and is very easy to section. So you can actually create your own natural parting. If your hair parts on the side and you don't want it to anymore, simply just continue to do this, and then you can blow dry it in place if you want to, and you can use a brush, you can use a straightener, whatever you gotta do to make your hair straight if it's not, and then there you go, now you have a center part. Now, if you don't wanna wear a center parting and you're having some issues and you're saying, oh, my hair parts all the way on the side like this, but I still want an undercut haircut. Well, what's gonna happen is if you part your hair on the side, and let's just say right here is the natural side part on your hair, right? And we comb this over. Here is what is going to happen. You've got a small amount of hair, right, on this side here, right? You have a small amount of hair compared to this side because here's what we have. We only have this amount, this thickness right here. That's all that we have to work with on this side. So it's not like you're losing your hair or anything like that. It's just that because you're taking all of that hair and bringing it over this way, it may feel a bit heavier and thicker on this side. All right, so, but not to worry, it still is gonna look good, but just keep in mind, it may look a little more poofy and rounded right in through here and more like a bob than anything else, right? You can brush this back and everything, and it's totally cool to wear a side part with an undercut, but just keep in mind that it's going to, it may not look as you think. One option, what you can do is you can completely bring everything over and accentuate the disconnection, right? So now we're creating more of a disconnected hairstyle that is visible to the eye instead of hiding it. And I get a lot of questions about, what's the difference between an undercut or what's disconnected. Anytime the hair is not blended in, it's disconnected. Doesn't matter how long it is. So an undercut usually, for the most part, is always disconnected because it's not blended in. An option is to wear your hair all the way over this way, but keep in mind, if you do have a side parting, what could happen if you're not using product is this hair could fall back over this way. You know, a lot of the questions I get really comes down to your natural hair pattern of how it grows, right? You can't really fight this. If your hair is constantly falling this way because it parts right here, well, there's nothing you can really do. You know, you can blow dry it the other way. You can sort of try to train your hair to go this way and create a different type of part. It's just going to take some work. Same thing on the other side. If your hair, you know, is going over this way or it parts on this side of the head, it's the same exact thing as the other side. Just keep in mind that if you're doing a side part with an undercut, the hair is going to be much heavier here and it may not look natural. To me, the best way to wear an undercut haircut, depending on how long it is to kind of go for more of the center part like this, right? Or an off-center part, or to slick the whole entire thing back and have kind of that power slick back look. And the key is how to get this. I've actually done videos on how to get a messy part. If you're concerned with the hair splitting or whatever, you know, or you don't want to have so much of an obvious part like this, you know, it has its own thing, use your fingers like this, like a rake. Get your fingers in the scalp and scrunch and squeeze the hair. And you see what happens? It creates a little bit of texture. You can also take the palm of your hand and rub it on the base of your scalp like this to create a little bit of a tease, and then bring the hair back. And now what you've done is you've actually helped separate the hair and make it so it's not such a heavy, obvious parting. See, like that. And you have to really kind of work the hair. But I just wanted to show you guys, because I do get so many questions and people leave me comments about, you know, where to part their hair, or why does their hair do certain things, or, you know, if they have an undercut, like, why is it flipping out on the ends? Well, it could be your natural texture. It could be if your hair is wavy. The only way to get it straight is to blow dry it straight with a round brush and a blow dryer, or use a flattening or a straightening iron, right, or a smoothing iron. That's it. There's no other way. If your hair is curly or wavy, it's why it's going to flip up and move around. So that's pretty much it, guys. I know it's more of a simple video, but the fact that I get a lot of new viewers to my channel and they just search in things and find my videos without browsing my channel, I realize I have to always constantly keep making content that's in relation to what people are searching for. And I'm getting a lot of searches and a lot of comments based off of undercuts and hair partings and having challenges like that. So please let me know if you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments also if you did use this technique and trick to maybe now get a center part, or if you change your parting up, or if you went from the side to the center and now it looks a lot better. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time for more videos with the Salon Guy.